An admiral of the fleet or fleet admiral is a military naval officer of the highest rank. In many nations the rank is reserved for wartime or ceremonial appointments. It is usually a rank above admiral, and is often held by the most senior admiral of an entire naval service. It is also a generic term for a senior admiral in command of a large group of ships, comprising a fleet or, in some cases, a group of fleets. If actually a rank, its name can vary depending on the country. In addition to Fleet Admiral and Admiral of the Fleet, such rank names include Admiral of the Navy and Grand Admiral. It ranks above Vice Admiral, Rear Admiral and usually Full Admiral, and is usually given to a senior admiral commanding multiple fleets as opposed to just one fleet. It is often classified in NATO nations as a 5-star rank. Admiral of the Fleet is equivalent to an Army Field Marshal. It is also equivalent to a Marshal of the Air Force, which in many countries has a similar rank insignia to Admiral of the Fleet. Etymology. The title Admiral of the Fleet can trace its origins to the Middle Ages, where the title was typically granted to a nobleman who was appointed by a monarch to raise and command a navy for a specific campaign. Usage in specific countries. The following articles contain specific information on the rank as it pertains to individual countries. Admiral of the Fleet, Admiral Float, Gross Admiral, Amiral de France or Amiral de la Flotta, Arcane Vartos, Admiral of the Fleet, Grande Amiralio, Genshaw Kaigantaisho, Wansu, Lascum Ana Armada, Admiral of the Fleet, Admiral, Admiral of the Fleet, Almirante Armada, Admiral of the Fleet, Admiral of the Fleet, Admiral of the Fleet of the Soviet Union, Capitán General de la Real Armada Española, Chomphon-Rua, Buyuk Amiral, Admiral Float, Admiral of the Fleet, Fleet Admiral, Admiral of the Navy. Mushir. Ambiguity exists when translating the French Amiral into English. A French title of Amiral de la Flotte, outranking a full admiral, was invented in 1939 for Darlin, who was the only person in French history to hold that title. Before the fall of the monarchy in 1952, the Egyptian Navy had the equivalent rank of Syed el-Bahr el-Azam. In the Turkish Navy, the corresponding rank, Büyük Amiral, literally meaning Grand Admiral, can only be bestowed by the National Assembly, and only given to an admiral who leads the Navy successfully in and out of a war. Criteria tougher than those for equivalent ranks. No one has ever been bestowed this rank yet in the Republican era. During the period of the Ottoman Empire, commanders of the Navy carried the rank of Kaptan Idr as equivalent. Other countries. The rank also exists or has existed in Bangladesh, Indonesia, Nigeria, Oman and Pakistan, although not all of these countries have actually ever bestowed the rank on an individual. Fictional.